Hey YouTube. Well, I'm gonna come on here and say a couple things about this situation with PewDiePie. All right, PewDiePie is in another scandal. Of course, we all know. I just mentioned his name earlier in the video I did earlier for some other reason. I don't know. So we all know who he is. He is the biggest YouTuber by far, by a whole lot. So he's gotten in trouble a few months ago about anti-Semitic words he said by some prank he pulled with having people from Fiverr hold up a sign that said "Death to all Jews" or something like that, something inappropriate. And so he's had some difficulties with things like that. My feeling is this. Okay, so today he's accused, I'm becoming aware of the story today. I don't know, it's no more than a couple of days, that he says this N-word in one of these games he plays. My first feeling was, why didn't he just stop the video and take it down? But I guess those games, I don't play those games, so I guess they're live, and things happen when you're live. I'm not taking up for that brother. He's doing well enough. You don't need my support. But I will say this about the hypocrisy in some of us. We do stuff like that. I know you're all holding it out. Nobody messes up. I watch that guy sometimes, not because I'm interested in playing games or his content in particular. More curious about how he's able to grow his page so astronomically. And they say he makes millions of dollars off of YouTube, so it's a curious thing. So I watch him sometimes. He seems like an all right guy. I know people, every time something like this happens, though, people act like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you said that. Oh, he said the word. Oh, he said," you know, they'll go insane, and then they go in the studio and they make a song where they spit it out 50 times in one song. So we're complicit, I think. Black people are complicit in that by allowing, because it is, well, we always used the word. I mean, when I was a kid, we always used it. Not so much anymore. I don't like using it. Although even if I talk enough, fast enough, it will come out, and somebody will say something, I'll bounce off of it. But I got to talk fast because I am burning up. It's hot today. I have my glasses off because I have to use this light because my videos come across all yellow. But I have the window closed so you won't hear the train outside my window. So I got to talk fast. Okay. So this thing with PewDiePie. Now okay, let me just get off that for a minute. I'll come back to it. Many times when I have been around heterosexual people, now this is happening a lot when I was in the pen, because usually people I know now, most of them are gay, or gay friendly, or we're in gay environments. But when I was in the pen, I would be around mostly heterosexual people all the time, and even in that setting, sometimes we talking shit, we shooting back and forth, and the faster we're talking, whatever, we're not editing what we say. I have slipped and called some straight dude a girl, or I've called him miss something. It happens. It happens. Now, fortunately, I don't have millions of people looking at me when I'm doing this. And I know that a lot of the talk I hear when I'm on the train, I'm on the subway, I hear it whenever you got these kids around. A lot of them will say, "Oh, that's so gay," or "That's so," they say it very casually. A lot of the Asian kids especially, seems like, use this N-word a lot because they listen to rap music, hip-hop music. And then for me, it's always like, "Oh, did he say that?" But I guess it's so in the culture. Anyway, so I want to speak about the hypocrisy. We all say we don't ever do anything wrong with language. If you go to a sports bar, you're going to a sports bar and people are under the impression that everyone in the sports bar is white, I can bet you there will be racial slurs that will come out. If there are several black people there, that wouldn't happen usually, but people are drinking and stuff like that. So I don't think you should necessarily crucify a person because of that. I think the only thing missing for me is he needs to do an apology. I think he did apologies before. He can be pretty sincere about it. Try not to let it happen again. I know in the pen, See, in the pen, we were not allowed. Nobody was allowed to say the N word, black or white, right? So every once in a while, people are talking or whatever, and it slips out. It slips out somebody's mouth. Everyone freezes, and that person got to give them 50 push-ups. That's the first warning. The second warning is a beatdown. But or some of them gang people, they have a certain amount of licks you got to take, because there has to be some consequence. Some consequence, so you're not likely to do it again. So I'm just saying it happens. It happens. I've been around people, and I'll say something, and even recently on this thing here, I'll say something about people being overweight, calling people fat and stuff like that. That's tacky, and sometimes it hurts people's feelings. Well, you say it, but it's already out of your mouth. You know, you got to try to pick it up and clean it up. So I don't think any of us are any better than the rest of us. I don't think he was being particularly malicious. So PewDiePie, just apologize and get on about your business. You know, there are going to be consequences, because some of these game people, I guess they're not allowing him to play the game anymore, or something like that. Something he's losing. He lost that Disney contract. He's lost stuff behind this race stuff. So listen, he's in the media. I guess with, you know, for most people this wouldn't be considered media, but when you had 55 million viewers, then you are mainstream, essentially. You're mainstream on here. You know, I don't think nobody gives too much of a shit what I say, but if I talk enough, something stupid comes out. It just does. And I know I'm not any racist, bigoted type person, but if I talk enough, something will come out. You know, something in your mixed company will come out. I mean, at one time, that guy, I called him a girl. He was with his homeboy. So all I could do was clean it up. It was the most embarrassing time of my life. I called that man a gangster. Called him a girl in front of his homeboys. It's embarrassing. So anyway, I'm just gonna give this a minute or two. PewDiePie, you messed up again. You have to watch what you say, pay whatever this penalty they attach to you, and move on. You lose some people you won't. But you know, all these racist people are claiming him as one of theirs, and I don't think he really wanted that to happen. So if he feels like he's doing things like that and won't apologize for it, then it sounds like maybe he is with them. So anyway, so hopefully now when I put PewDiePie in this with the title, click in my click, that maybe give me some more views. Sorry, that's the way the game is played. Your name is mentioned, I get a view. That would be great. Let's see how it works. Anyway, I'm not going to start watching the dude because of that. It's not like he was in a fight with somebody and called them, you know, these kind of things. This is a stupid game. And if we all get excited about anything, I know I've said stupid things. I don't even remember what they were, but I just know I ain't all that smart. So let's not be hypocrites.